Today we're gonna be making a sea lion. It's like possibly like a juvenile sea lion. This is going to be fairly easy because the shapes are just very basic. So we're gonna start off with a default sphere. Go to the side and let's make this into a sea-like shape. We can voxel to a smaller resolution. And then this should be the body. We can add the head. Make it bigger. Make it slightly bigger. And we can validate. We can actually let me make this higher res so it's not too boxy, and then we can smooth out. We can add the tails. We can use, I think the box would be good for this, and we're just gonna do the basic shapes. Mirror this. Oh, there it goes. Mirror. And do make it thinner, separate. And look like basic shapes for the tail. Now we can shape it by using the drag tool. And we can smooth this out or voxel it to smaller resolution, and then we can smooth this out and voxel and smooth and voxel and smooth. We can add, actually this is the feet, and we can add the tail, tiny tail, and voxel that out, and then we can smooth. Can drag the tail more, and then make this slightly bigger. We can add the fins. Just add also the box, and this should be the hands or the fins. We can make it longer and then bend it. So these will be the seal's arms. Can make it slightly thinner, slightly back, a little longer, and this should be good. We can validate and then smooth and voxel it to a smaller shape and smooth it out. Let's continue smoothing and voxel. And we can drag the outer arm out, the hands, and shape this more. Drag it more so it looks more like fins. Then voxel and smooth. Now it looks more like a seal. We can shape this more forward, and the head here, can drag this to be the snout. Drag the snout, and voxel and smooth. Just voxel and smooth, and drag it a little more forward, and then voxel and smooth. Because the seal looks very connected, we can actually just connect the body to the head and voxel that out, and then we can smooth the edges. Can add the eyes. Here. Just insert the eyes. Till it looks like, until it looks where it should be. I shouldn't validate because this is just round. Now we can inflate the head part. Inflate. Make this just bigger. And lower the head. Lower the head. Can now merge the hands with the body. So we should be able to let's add the mirror for this. Actually add mirror, and then we can validate this, and then we can combine it with the body. Join voxel, and we smooth it out. Inflate more. I think this might be too lower down, so we can lift it up more. Inflate. You can add the nose. Yes, cute nose. We can validate this, and we can add the mouth, which should be right under the nose. I think we can make the head a higher resolution so the nose will look better and not have the pixelated mouth. Just how about this? Can inflate this one more. Inflate. And then voxel. The seal has dog-like features, so it looks cute. You can make the snout. Pull the nose forward. Inflate the snout more. Let's pull the eyes more so it looks cuter. Make it little to less round. Make shorten it and pull it forward and back. Whatever makes it look better. Can flatten the nose just slightly so it's not too round. Pull eyes in. I think the inflate is too strong. Pull this in. And you can just voxel and smooth. And inflate the forehead more so it looks cuter. And then we're just rounding features so it doesn't look too slim. And drag this forward. And drag the forehead forward. Let's do smooth. Smooth and voxel. Smooth and voxel. Because I think the head should be rounder, but it's not as round as I want. And then we could combine the legs and the body. Let's make this a little smaller and then slightly wider. And then we could validate and then just combine it with the body. Join voxel. You can smooth this out. Do the fins. Can remove the grid so you can see it better. And then voxel and smooth. And pull this up more and pull this down more to make this thicker to balance the hands and the feet. And voxel and smooth. Can also add the fins. And then drag this little back, slightly back. Can inflate the back a little more. Now I created like a quick, cute seal, which you can like color now. Color this to black and then shiny. Paint all and do the nose too. And paint the body to maybe this color. We'll see. Maybe slightly darker. And even maybe more gray. Maybe slightly less gray. And then we can add like shading. Darker color. It looks pretty cute. We'll see if I like this. Now that I'm looking at this more, I think I want the head to be slightly like big. Forehead. We could add some muscle here, and then we can smooth it out, whatever that looks off. And add layers to some of the like fat that the seal would have. So we could have crease here, and then we could voxel that and smooth, maybe slightly small, slightly not so close to where this is. Oh, could do another one right here, like here. You just have to redo until it looks okay. You can smooth it more to make it look better. And crease it more. Actually, let me do this smaller. And do creases here. You can do, actually, I think inflate would be better. And do the flaps. It looks better. You could do slightly around her cheeks, and then we could color it better too. Let's go slightly darker. Let me change the background color to like a deep blue sea. Not that deep, but okay. Do some of the fin colors. Could do the under parts too. Just be random and make it look like it's a little worn. And add some possible like white areas. Let's see if we could do one around the eyes. And then slightly on the mouth. Did a really light. You can add like some texture. I think printing this and coloring by acrylics would look so much better. So already looks pretty cute. A little cuter than what it was before. Just do some color here. This color, do it a little darker so it blends better. And I think this, let's see, maybe inflate the head more. And then you can do a slight with the eyes. It's very subtle, but I think it looks better with, make the head rounder. See, that already looks better. It's cute. And then just pull some of this, like its fins. It's cute. And then crease more. You could voxel it to a higher resolution so it's not too pixelated. It's still very pixelated. Maybe voxel it more. That seems to be better. And do the mouth. Looks cute. Do voxel. Already looks better. And do smoothing so it's not too pixelated. And then maybe inflate some of it. Okay. It looks pretty cute. Could do possibly the eyes slightly bigger. Let's see what that does. Okay. I think that looks better for sure. Let's use. Okay. There. You have the seal. Oh, let's pick this. 360 view of the seal. I think I'm getting better at the coloring. Not that it's like really good, but it's pretty good. Let me know if like what I can improve on. Hope you like the seal process, the sculpting process of this seal.